So what up guys, it is Mitchell, aka the Walking Orlando, and I just wanted to quickly put this out here. So what you guys are about to see are actually two separate trips to Disney Springs. The first trip was with my mom, where we had lunch at Chef Art Smith's Homecoming. Then the second trip was with Kayla to go see the Jungle Cruise movie. So make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, leave a like, make sure you guys subscribe, and make sure you stick around for my Disney Springs adventures. 2 days in 2 different days. So good morning everyone, it is Mitchell aka the Walking Orlando, and welcome back over here to Disney Springs. Decided to come on over just for a little bit of just seeing what the crowd levels look like, heading on over to World Disney, see if there's any new merchandise out and about, and also maybe stop over at Gideon's because they have a brand new today only cold brew. So we might try to go over and see if we can try to get that as well. They also do have the flavors of Florida here at Disney Springs, so they have special things going on just for that. So be interested to see. So make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel and hang out with us here at Disney Springs today. So just kind of walking through the town center. This is, like I said, this is still all the newest section of Disney Springs. You know, it's been open for like 4 years now. But I always recommend coming to Disney Springs this early in the day because there's not that many people out and about. As you get later on, people who like can't get into the parks or they're getting off of work, they'll come over here later in the day and it gets very, 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 very busy. So to give you kind of an idea, so it is 10:45 right now, and the line for Gideon's, they've not done virtual wait yet. It's actually just up and around the corner right here, and so like my mom's actually been over here and she waited at one point up where the sign is right in front of Raglan Roads. It took about 18 to 20 minutes, so I'm thinking this is probably close to 30 minutes. So I think once they get over an hour, they do virtual line then. And nothing against Gideon's, like I would wait for that, but with as hot as it is today, and even though I know they have those special cold brew coffee, the thing with Gideon's that if things are really popular, they tend to bring it back multiple times. So more likely if it's popular, they'll bring it back again. So we did go over by Homecoming, and we actually went ahead and jumped onto their wait list that they normally have. So we don't have a reservation, but we jumped on the wait list because most of the restaurants here will do it, and it's early enough in the day. There's a good chance we probably can get into Homecoming. I haven't been in a long time, I've only been once, but every time I walk by it, it's always jam-packed. It smells delicious almost every time you walk by it. Alright, so very, very good. I think I ate a little bit too much. But I will show you guys right here what I got. I ended up getting the chicken and donuts, which is 2 small mini donuts, sugar powdered donuts, little syrup, 2 big pieces of fried chicken, and then the creamy mashed potatoes, and it was very good. So the trick with that was that, so we actually walked up, so Homecoming doesn't open until 11, and we walked up and my mom actually asked at 10:45, can we be put on the wait list? And I think that early in the day we were probably the first one on the wait list, and we didn't care where we sat, either outside, inside, didn't matter either way where we sat. And at about 11:05 they actually sent the message to her to come back, so worked out really well. Alright, now we're down here towards the marketplace. And we're gonna jump into World Disney. What's actually kind of funny is you guys can't really tell right now. It's actually kind of sprinkling right now, but it's not raining yet. It's kind of the nice rain here where it kills off a lot of the humidity. So right now it's not actually that hot out. It actually feels really comfortable to be out here, but you kind of see a lot of dark clouds though, so maybe a good chance it might keep up with the rain here. So we're not quite sure, but I think the Lego store here actually just dropped something brand new, because we walked up and the line was like all the way out on its switchback, all the way back, and as we're walking by, everyone was walking out with these giant Lego bags. So maybe trying to figure out what's going on. I may look up, see if there's anything special going on. So the only thing I could actually tell was that there was these new Lego mini-series for Avengers series. But also based on what some of the Lego creators were saying on TikTok, it sounds like that this was just a major restock of a lot of stuff too. But just kind of interesting. So something as well that World Disney does do is they are doing the shop, scan, and go, where you can actually shop through the My Disney Experience app. So you can scan the QR code and you just scan the item you want, and then when you're done, you just pay for it on the app. I have done this a couple times. I've done this over at Mouse Gear, so it's one of those things, like especially here at World Disney, where it can get very busy very quickly through here. So it's a great way of saving time and effort, and especially not being worried about like getting stuck in a line. It's really funny. They are really promoting the shop in the app, like shopping in the app, because I've seen more casters walking by with the little sign that says, "Hey, scan me to pay in the app," or "Shop in the app." So Definitely, it's definitely a good convenience thing to have. Especially like you could just grab like one of the bins, like one of the things here, and then you scan and do all that. So like I said, I have done it and I'm really pushing it. I really think it's a good idea because it'll help with the lines in here because it gets really bad in here sometimes. Kind of walking around because like it's very like empty in here. I'm like kind of shocked. And I was over by the one of the areas where they do checkouts, and they actually got rid of a few of the queues. So like they had a whole queue like went in here, up and around. They got rid of that. For a while, I remember Ghirardelli was trying a system out where they were essentially doing a mobile order, but you had to go up and scan the QR code here. But it looks like they've gone back to their normal ordering system, where you go inside and you order at the like actual registers. So this is pretty cool, I guess, to go along with the Casey's Corner reopening at Magic Kingdom. They've got a cool dress, and like it's actually really a nice dress, and look like they've given you the option of what to go with it. It's cool. So this is really cool. So we're over here at the DVC booth, which is right next to Trendy, in between the co-op. And look at the Lego set they have for the Riviera. This is really, really cool. So it's like the front side. Gonna work our way around to the other. Ooh, Skyliner. Okay, I want a Lego set of the Skyliner. Then look at the back area, and then you got the restaurant that's on top of Riviera. And you got Mickey and Minnie hanging out up there. So you got the couple different pools they have, and like the slides. A little Mickey head kind of in there. So that's actually really cool. I like that a lot. I don't know why. This is like just kind of caught my eye, and I was like, wow, that's actually really cool. Just kind of walking down past towards like the west side here, because we're trying to head over to M&M's store because I want to go in there just for a minute. But remember, they were supposed to be putting up that new like coffee bar, like marketplace thing here in place of the Bongo like sit-down restaurant. Well, the walls have absolutely nothing here anymore saying what it's going to be. So maybe that got canceled as well. So maybe something else is going to come to the area. I don't know. Maybe I would personally like to see if they took the food trucks and made this a whole food truck section. And then, oh, it looks like they've got an ice cream place coming into here after all. After Ample Hills had to pull out. So Salt and Straw, opening 2022. Oh, you can go to the website saltandstraw.com to find out more. Well, we're gonna head into the M&M World store, or M&M's at Disney Springs. Because before it always used to have a long line because they only let a certain number of people into the store. So I've been in here in a while. God, just the wall of M&M's. So they have it in 3 sections. They have milk chocolate right here, which is just like regular colors. Then you've got the peanut section, and then you have all the sorts of different flavors. So they have like classic, dark chocolate peanuts, milk chocolate peanut, white chocolate peanuts, peanut butter. And then they have like specialty mixes for Disney characters. And I think I'll see if I can find that again. I think it's over here on this side. Oh yeah, so you have a Mickey mix, which has red, yellow, black, and white. And then you have a mini mix, which is red, black, and white to max with the characters. And then so you can actually get a small cup for $12. So I mean, pretty good sized cup actually. I do love that like they do give you a little iPad that you can check out all their different like dispensers that you just kind of go across, and then you can actually try them. So like you see, you fill it at the top, then you do that, and you get a bunch come out. Then you get a slot machine one. See, and they show you where to fill them too, so that if you decide you want it. Still very silly. I love it. I just really want to know what is going to happen with this, because this was not that popular, and like the couple times I did go, or the few times I went, it was okay, but it just was not like extremely fun. But like I want to know if the NBA store will come back, because I like the NBA store. The NBA experience though was just kind of awful. But I have heard nothing but great things about CityWorks here, so we may have to come out and try CityWorks. So another thing to mention here at Disney Springs is they're still not running the boats that go from Port Orleans, Old Key West, and Saratoga Springs, and a lot of it does have to attribute back to the security checkpoint now that Disney Springs does have, because if you come into Disney Springs, you do have to go through metal detectors, or not really metal detectors, but like the security screening like you do at the theme parks. So Not sure when they'll come back. Maybe it'll be one of those things like maybe when Port Orleans comes back, but there's been no official word from Disney about when they'll come back. But I do love Saratoga Springs right there. It's one of the places I do want to try to stay at some point. So good evening everyone, it is Mitchell aka The Walker in Orlando. Welcome back over here to Disney Springs, but as you can tell by the title, we're over here today because we're heading to the AMC 24 to see The Jungle Cruise. Now, I have heard very good things about this movie. It didn't look that great, honestly, like all the previews, but we are going to go ahead and try to see that. More than likely we'll give you kind of an idea where our seats are, how the process is, you know, do we still wear a mask? But I'm really excited for this because it just sounds really cool. So make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel and make sure you hang around for our trip to AMC to watch The Jungle Cruise. So with the AMC, well with AMC in general, the reason we're coming on a Tuesday more later, like in the afternoon, it is much cheaper than a normal. So yesterday we were thinking about going last night to see it, but it was gonna cost $31 for both of us to go. Well, looked at prices for this afternoon, it's only gonna cost us 17 bucks for the both of us to see this movie. So decided to wait till this afternoon. Plus it might work out because I think there might be a little rain still in the area possibly. Now it is Florida, so it could rain at any time, but yeah, so a little under $18 for a movie, not bad. I wanted to apologize because I was gonna intend to film a little bit more of the AMC theater area so you guys could see what it looks like, where the concession stands are, tickets, everything else. But we were running a little late to the movie, so I didn't get a chance to show you guys all that. So I will come back another day to show you all of that. And then there's also going to be kind of a big jump because it's going to be about two and a half hours in between the end of this to the beginning of the next clip. Okay, first impressions. That was so good, actually. I actually am shocked by how good that actually was. Like, I was not anticipating a whole lot with it, but man, that story, everything that went along with it, was amazing. I highly recommend you gotta watch it. You have to go see this movie. So this was where Bongo's was, but this is where that like coffee bar marketplace was supposed to go, but nothing got.
The ice cream shop is going on?
No, the ice cream shop is going right here.
Where the cigars are?
Next to the cigar shop.
Can we get rid of the cigar shop?
I would be okay with that. Yeah, you see nothing's happening down there and there's no sign it's what's gonna happen. So now we're gonna do a quick lap over to the marketplace, the other side of Disney Springs, to try to run into World of Disney and the pin shop because Kayla is still on the hunt for her Grand Floridian pin and the Mickey head soap dispenser, which she's been looking for a long time now. But kind of walking by the Disney style. I wonder if there's any sort of special Jungle Cruise merchandise they might have out as well. We can always check that out, see if they do. Also, the thing I have to say is that, so the AMC theater here is split into two sides. So the way we just came from, over down by where Splitsville is, where House of Blues is, and everything like that, that area has the like more what you consider classic like movie theater. If you come down to this end, right across from the Coke store, you have actually a dine-in theater. Now these dine-ins essentially are the same as a movie, but what it is, they're bigger seats, more comfortable seats, and they bring food directly to you. Something similar, I don't know if you ever have seen this, but a group called Movie Tavern used to be like widely popular when I was growing up. And that's what kind of reminds me of, where it's dine-in movies where they bring you the food. Like you order in the theaters and you order and they bring the food directly to you. So that's kind of what that side is about. So this is going to be kind of the difference that we'll see with Disney Springs of later in the day, how much busier it is. Again, they aren't limiting capacity here, and the only rules they still have are for their indoor locations. Make sure that you wear your mask. Now some of the shops may still require a capacity limit, just depending on the shop, but everyone does have to require that you wear a mask while you're indoor at all the locations. Alright, gonna take a quick walk through World of Disney once again. Ooh, I love all the colors right now. Nice. It'll be a little bit busier than the last time I came in here, which was actually last week. But we also came super early in the morning, so that didn't help. So these are really cool plates. So these plates right here, so you have different attractions from the Magic Kingdom. So you got Dumbo, Mad Tea Party, you have the Castle, Tiki Bird, and you can see that little faces on them. Let's see, $35 for those. Kind of like all the little stuff they've got. Coasters, fantastic, $25. Well, they added a couple of new Numios that I did not know they had. They have Ariel and Jasmine, so that's actually really cool, actually. Kind of interesting the way the clouds and everything are forming up right now. Didn't storm today, so it's definitely weird because like normally the sun would still be out. I think yeah, it still has another hour before the sun would actually set, so that's why it's still kind of bright out, but the clouds are all nice and funky. Still absolutely blows my mind how busy the Lego store can get. Like it's not it's not like the little line like they have up here. Like it goes all the way down, back up and around. I do think they are still limiting the number of people coming into the Lego store, unfortunately. But I do know they dropped a ton of new stuff, so that's probably another reason why it is very busy. But also, the Lego store was always a very busy shop, even before the social distancing and the capacity limitations came down.